Bryony up here in Hickory, North Carolina for Fight Forward 6. A lot of good fights, especially in kickboxing. We'll start there. Let's go to the highlights.
First kickboxing fight of the night was Omer Hassan versus Shayaan. Settling, folks, because all 8 kickboxing matches went the distance. This one was no different from fourth battle. With Omer Hassan coming up the winner. And I asked him how the fight went.
I caught him with a couple of good kicks, and I caught him with some clean, hard shots. He tried to come back at me a little bit, but I had him in control, you know, and I was able to get the unanimous decision. Yes.
How did you feel about your gas going out there? You guys look like you get tired if you go through that third round.
I got a little tired. It's a little bit different when you're in there. Yeah. I guess with a little bit more experience, I can control the pace. But this is because it's only my third fight. I guess I'm not there yet with controlling the pace and all. Yeah.
You'll get there, young man. You'll get there. Who do you want to thank?
First of all, I want to thank my coaches, coaches Mike and Steve. I want to thank my coaches at the Octagon MMA gym. That's Coach David, Coach Lamont, Brian, and all my sparring partners. I want to wish my sparring partner and my gym partner Dalton. He's making his pro debut tonight. And can I also give some more shout-outs just a little bit?
Well, we only have a little. No, go ahead.
Okay, so. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أول شيء عايز أحيي الشعب السوداني وعايز أسأل الله الرحمة والمغفرة لكل الشهداء سقطوا في الثورة السودانية وعايز أقول لكم يا أخواننا السودان ده حقنا إحنا وما تفرط فيه نهائي وعايز أحيي الشعب السوداني البطل في القيادة العامة وإن شاء الله منتصرين وحرية سلام عدالة والثورة خيار الشعب شكرا. Yes.
Young man, with a win like that, take all the time you need to give your thanks. Congratulations.
The second fight of the night was Leilani Hodges versus Erin Davis. Is the only female fight of the night in both kickboxing and MMA. This fight would go all 3 rounds, like I said before, and Erin Davis stays undefeated. I asked her about that third round.
That third round, you came on it pretty strong there. It looked like you got a couple of good shots in it.
Yes, sir. My coach had been training me to turn it up. Every time he said level up, that was our goal, was to just go everything we had.
Yeah. How did it feel going into the second time around? You're still a youngster out here in the game, but how's it feel the second time around?
It was awesome. Leilani was an amazing opponent, so it was really great going up against someone so tough. It's always nice when you have a great opponent to kind of match you level for level.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a lot of hard work coming into this stuff.
Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank my mom and my team, obviously, my family, all my teammates, even the ones that don't do kickboxing with me. There's some out there now, so obviously all of them, my coaches.
Next fight would be Ryan Craven versus, I'm going to mess up some of these names, folks, so I apologize, Arjuna Caples. I apologize I messed it up, but Ryan Craven went inside the cage, and he got the win. There's no mess up about that. I asked Ryan how it felt to get inside kickboxing.
It was everything and more. Smaller gloves, they felt heavier.
Yeah.
Contact was amazing. It was a brawl.
You got a good school going out there with the Elevate out there in Durham. Tell us about those guys, how they got you prepared for this.
Oh man. So I started training there, moved there about a year ago. Started training with them. They're on a whole different level. They got professionals, amateurs, just all down the board.
How was the stamina there? Third round looked like
So it was my debut fight, and I knew my adrenaline was going to suck at least 70% of it out. So yeah, around that third round, it's just the legs felt like they were bricks.
I'm pretty sure the excitement carried over.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It was 100% worth it though. 100%.
Who do you want to thank?
So many people, my coaches, my family. Most of all, I'd love to thank my grandfather, Joe Craven. He's been waiting years for me to make my debut, so this is for him.
And just to highlight, was a great night for Elevate guys who competed. The Elevate team won the grappling match to start off the night, and they kept it rolling in both kickboxing and MMA. The next match featured Phil Kratz versus Dylan Cole.
5th time inside the cage. Does it get any easier for you there?
Ooh, a little bit, but the nerves are always there.
Yeah.
I love competing though.
Yeah, you took it all the way to the 3rd round there, got the judge's decision. How do you feel going into those later stages? You're up against a pretty big guy there.
Yeah, he was a tough opponent, probably my toughest to date, and I knew I had the first 2 rounds. I just had to stick to my game plan. Coach Mike helped me out so much, listened to every word he said, and it paid off.
Absolutely. You come from a team up there in Asheville, Road Combat. How they got you prepared for this one?
Oh man, we have the best gym in all of Asheville. If you want to learn how to fight, you want to just get in shape, any goal you have, we can do it. We can take you to the top as a fighter. We can just get you in shape. We have the best gym in all of the country.
Absolutely. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank all my coaches, everyone at Road Combat Club, all my training partners, Johnny, Mike, Jesse, Alex, Tyler, my boy in Thailand. He helped me so much for this fight, and I couldn't have done it without them.
The next fight was Gonzales versus Zachary Thrift. Gonzales, another Elevate fighter, getting the win. I asked him how he felt inside the ring.
Definitely. Starting out, my plan, I wanted to draw blood. That was my goal.
Yeah.
I was feeling primal today. I came in there with primal mentality, killer be kill mentality. First he started throwing, it was nothing. I was like, he can't land. He got serious. He started making me work for it.
Especially in the 3rd round there, you guys look like you're starting to, I won't say the energy bar looked like you're starting to go down just a little bit. Did you feel the same thing?
Oh, I always got energy. My hands may fall, but I'm always there. I ain't gonna quit. It's over when I die.
You got a good school up there with Elevate up there in Germany. Talk about those guys. You guys came in pretty much going for the whole juggler there this whole night.
We're a tribe.
Yeah.
We roll deep. We help each other. We elevate every day. We're a family. We got best people in the state competing all over the world, and every day we're there is another day we're getting better.
Who do you want to thank for this fight?
Everybody. First off, my wife putting up with excuse my language, my stuff.
Go ahead.
Putting up with my shit.
There you go.
I'm a cop. I work long freaking hours. I come home. I put 3 hours in the gym. I'm 100% on work, 100% in the gym, and then I got to come home and be 100% a father, 100% a dad, 100% a husband.
The next fight featured Khokhar versus Zachary Faulkner. Faulkner would get the win in his debut inside the ring. Zachary's had some MMA fights underneath his belt, but I asked him how it felt to get inside the kickboxing ring.
It was fun. I didn't have to worry about anybody taking me down and laying on me, so that was nice.
You're 2-0 inside the MMA cage. So this is totally, I don't want to say a totally different ball game for you. You still got the punches, still can throw the kicks there, but it's a whole different beast going inside there. So you're sort of a little more relaxed though, I guess?
Yeah, just not having to worry about losing a decision from somebody just kind of laying on me and doing the little shots like that.
How was the camp for you?
It was great. It wasn't very long. We were looking for an MMA fight and we couldn't find an opponent, so I just took the kickboxing to get back to competing again, but it was a great experience.
What do you think you want to keep moving on? Kickboxing, or just do the MMA, or just mix it up for yourself?
I'd like to focus more on MMA, but if another opportunity like this came along, I wouldn't say no.
Absolutely. Who do you want to thank?
My team at TFTC for getting me ready, and my head coach, Marcus Davis, the Irish Hand Grenade. He's been training me since I was 12, and he's been the main reason why I've gotten so good with my techniques and my hands and all that.
Yeah, you look sharp out there. Congratulations to you.
One of 2 title kickboxing matches, Gunderson versus Jordan Kratz. This fight would have a little controversy if you're actually there on that Saturday night. They went 5 rounds. In the end, this fight will be declared a draw. Fight Court will have the official video. Watch for that on their Facebook page, so you can determine who you thought was the winner. We're supposedly going to have a rematch maybe this September, so stay tuned for that. But I asked both guys how they thought the fight went. I started first with Jordan Fox.
How do you feel?
I feel good still. I still feel good. I don't have a loss in my record, and I think that's what matters.
Marcelo and those guys announced that maybe in September the title fight will be up for grabs. So you
Definitely.
You want to do it again?
Oh yeah, definitely. I got to get my belt.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed about that, but happy about no loss. Definitely.
What are you going to do in the interim between it's May now till September? Think about taking some more fights somewhere else?
Yeah, definitely training, fighting at a couple more fight forts, maybe fighting out of state,
Okay.
maybe going out of the country to train again.
Oh, okay.
Doing what I need to do to get there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank everybody that came tonight. It means a lot. Didn't have many people show up this time, but for those that were here, they're the ones that matter, and so thank you guys. You mean the whole world to me.
You had a strong crowd behind you. Cliff, I'm pretty sure you don't feel all that happy about that.
Nah, not really. I mean, I felt like we controlled the pace of the fight a lot. He had some good sweeps, so I felt like it was definitely close. Definitely had some really clean shots on his body as well as his head, and I felt like I controlled the clinch pretty well. Apparently what really kind of pushed it over was I got a point taken away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't mind me jumping in.
I had thrown a spinning back fist earlier in the round and really caught him like really well. I think it was the third round, like flush. And I know when a guy gets tired, a lot of times they drop the hand, so that's the perfect time to throw it because you get sloppy. I mean, everyone gets sloppy when they're tired in a 5-round fight that you've been, in a war the whole time. And I threw one earlier. It was like an accident. He warned me of it, and I threw another one, and it kind of clipped a little bit on the elbow. It wasn't like a clean elbow, like something it was a long one, and it kind of hit a little further back than it was, and I lost the point. Apparently, that's what kind of.
Yeah, if I could play a little poor man's John Madden, I think you were winning the later stages of the fight there. Definitely going to the fourth and that fifth round. And I think that probably just it was an inverted elbow, especially in amateur MMA. Got the point deducted. I think you were winning that fight, like I said, especially in the later stages. And of course, I'm no expert on this here, but I think that might have done it to you. It's just something I guess you would have to watch for, especially.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those things like when it's tired, in a fight that feels close.
Yeah.
Especially like that, especially like the fourth and fifth round. If you know it's close, you got to go out there and you got to leave everything out there. Like I said, I'd rather have taken an L than have a draw that was deducted by a point. But nothing like taking away anything from him either. I mean, he pushed it as well. He definitely caught me with some good punches. He swept me twice, put me on my ass. So big ups to my butt. I busted his nose. He kept coming forward. He kept pushing it. Guys like that are exhausting to deal with. So yeah, like I said, nothing away from him. All respect to him. It just kind of sucks. I put a lot of time into it. I build decks, and I'm a carpenter during the day. I work outside all day and come in and train, bust my ass, put a lot of time into it.
Is this something you think, they said maybe a rematch in September, is that something you're interested in doing?
It'd definitely be something I'd be interested in doing. We definitely have to go back and see how, like I kind of had an injured ankle in this one. So we're definitely going to go back now and rest up a little bit, make sure everything's healed, and get back to the gym. And we'll see what we're looking at in September. I'd definitely like to come back and get a strap. It's one of the goals I set for myself, and something I definitely like to achieve. But yeah.
Who do you want to thank going to this fight?
I mean, everybody who trains with me, all my training partners, constantly pushing me, my coaches, all my friends. I know a lot of them don't always come up here because it's pretty far, but I get a lot of support through text messages, stuff like that. I mean, a lot of just stuff like that. I do a lot of it because, not to be like super deep on it, but like I found myself in a really dark place. Lost a couple people to suicide, like just really dark place, and martial arts really helped me out a lot. And sometimes I feel like me getting in here and kind of putting it all out there kind of helps other people who are dealing with the same stuff too. But yeah, other than that, it's just like everybody who supports me, my gym, and all my coaches and training partners and stuff too. And obviously, opponent for getting in there in the ring as well. So,
In the final match in kickboxing for the night, after 8 fights, is Roland Mizell versus Deyshuan Robinson Jeter. This one would have no controversy. This fight would not end in a draw. Will be Roland Mizell getting the title.
How do you feel?
Amazing, amazing. Words can't describe it. I was feeling real emotional in there. This is my dream. I just want to be a champion. So, they were strapping it around my waist. I was getting emotional. I can't cry in front of all these people. I feel amazing. I'm on top of the world.
Yeah, all 5 rounds. That was a pretty tough fight.
It was, and I knew that going in. Him and I fought before. He beat me in a very close split decision. I knew what I was getting myself into. I don't want easy fights. I want fights like that. I want to be pushed. I want belts. This is what I want, and I got it tonight.
You're surrounded by a pretty strong team. Talk about them real quick.
I'm sorry?
You're surrounded by a pretty strong team. Talk about them real quick.
Yeah, I mean, their support's unbelievable. I also represent Chance Muay Thai for Trevor Hayes. He does a lot of my fundamental work. Cody from Elevate lets me be who I am. And, I only started training there because of my girlfriend right there. And, yeah, their support's unbelievable, unbelievable.
What do you want to do after this? You're still a youngster out there. You got the strap, but is there more you want to do?
Yeah, all the belts. I'm going to probably take the summer off. I got to drop some weight, get down, and then I just want belts. I'm on a collection hunt right now.
I was going to say, it's your beach season, so of course you got to lose the weight.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Who do you want to thank?
Leilani, my mom, my dad, Cody Maltese, Trevor Hayes, Dewan Owens, my main training partner, Bobby Wasabi, Trey Sturgeon, John Prim. There's everybody. Shayaan, Khokhar, everybody. Whoever's held pads, whoever sparred with me, and most importantly, I want to thank Deyshuan, because without him, I wouldn't be half the fighter I am. He pushes me.
Congratulations, John.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. See you next time, everyone.